All right, welcome back to Hollow Knight Silksong, our 100% playthrough here for YouTube for my kids, but for anyone else who wants to watch and enjoy my suffering. If I haven't got to meet you yet, hi, my name's Pastor Dustin. I'm a real pastor who plays Pokemon, Doom, and everything in between, all with the intention of sharing God's love with the gaming world, because I believe God loves gamers, and so do I. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoy your stay. Okay, so we are 87% in. And what I said yesterday, we're not actually going to do. So yesterday, I said that we were going to go on to get the 4th heart. And the more I thought about it, the more I thought, you know what? Since I am doing this for my kids, I actually just want to leave a lot of the extra things for y'all to find. Yeah, we were 87% last time. But remember, yesterday, we spent the whole stream getting these 3 hearts, which none of them count toward percentage, but they're necessary. So they're necessary for us to get. So today, and for the rest of this playthrough, we're just going to focus on getting the 100%. But there's so much more that you can go find. There's so many little extra things that you can find and do in this game. So I'll let you figure out Green Prince on your own to get his heart. You'll have to find him, and then you get to go find where he's from, and a really fun fight, and there's a lot of cool stuff. But I'm not going to show you everything in the game. I'm just going to show you the 100%. Okay, so then today, let's start by moving forward in, like, story stuff. We have the 3 hearts. Let's go turn them in. Really, Donna? Wow. Well, I'm not surprised with what you do. It makes sense. Okay, so we go back to Bone Bottom. And we're going to take these hearts back to the shaman. Oh, Bob said, my bad about the Lords of the Fallen swearing. Didn't hear it on my first run. As far as I know, she's the only one, but still. Well, thank you for the heads up. I'll know that's coming, you know, and be ready. I could bring back the Captain America language thing. Oh, actually, you know what? While we're over here, Lords of the Fallen, so good. I know. I've been thinking about getting it and checking it out, and then Bob sent it to me on Steam, so now I have it. And but I was watching a video on Lords of the Fallen 2.0, and it does look really good. All right, so we're going to go see Eva real quick while we're here. We might have to go turn in or use a memory lock. I'm not sure. Lady, so you live still. This is good. I had felt the conflict commence, pale hearts ablaze, and the sudden well of darkness after. I'm sorry, Eva. I had hoped to slay the monarch and was near achieving that goal, but the situation has become complicated. Now all of Farloom threatens to fall. Cozy Study Cafe. Yeah, I saw that. It's like deluxe edition, whatever. So I don't even know what that, like, you know, class is or whatever, but I'm gonna have to check it out. Thank you so much, Cozy. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. How was your stream? What were y'all up to today? What were you doing? What were you playing? What were you talking about? What were you studying? Welcome in. If I haven't got to meet you yet, hi, my name is Pastor Dustin. I'm a real pastor who plays Pokemon, Doom, and everything in between, all with the intention of sharing God's love with the gaming world, because I believe God loves gamers, and so do I. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoy your stay. Yeah, exactly. If your gut tells you it's likely a scam, it's probably a scam, yeah. That's right. Charmy raid incoming. The cozy crew has entered, armed with pink blossoms, big smiles, and a latte of love. I love it. Well, welcome in, and thank you again so much. Yeah, how was your stream? What were y'all up to today? We are playing some Silksong. We just finished, we read the book of Romans earlier, and then we did a Bible study in John 8. And now we're playing some Silksong. Eva says, but I can sense it in you, lady. You have not yielded to despair, so some hope must still remain. Slim hope, I suspect, but true. There may yet be a way through this disaster. I shall pursue that goal with whatever strength remains. Playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. Cool. Awesome. Well, thank you so much and welcome in. And I love me some Disney, so that sounds cool. Then allow me to continue to aid you as I can. Mine might be a small contribution, but I shall provide it eagerly. Lady, you are a multitude within a single shell, a being truly unbound. To aid your growth has proved a grand task, even for one as limited as me. As my last act, permit me to ask a final, selfish request. Your talents have provided great benefit, Eva. What is it you desire of me? Only to have my own soul, my own memories bound within your shell, as you have done with those others throughout these lands. I would not define as a crest within you, but my small strength may still grant a final boon. You ask to be subsumed? No, your mind would cease to be, in any independent sense. I know, and still I seek it, gladly. To be united with one unbound, this is the kind of escape I once prayed for, though the weight of ages had almost made me forget. Dear lady, would you grant me this request? Bind Eva? Yes. By your grace, I am at last broken from my fate. Gladly I accept your union, Eva. No longer shall you suffer eternity alone. All right, so we are going to bind Eva to ourselves, but not as a crest. You'll see. And this does count towards percentage, so this will put us at 88. Bound Eva's art, the Silksong. Eva's soul and strength reside within. Silk will regenerate while resting at a bench. Pretty cool. So as soon as you sit down, just wait a couple seconds and your silk will be topped off. And now Eva's little cage thing is broken and she is within us. So now if you look at the menu, we're at 88% completion. Let's see, I had played that when it first dropped. It was neat. Needed more content. How's it doing now? Are you referring to the Disney game? I haven't ever heard of it. I just like Disney in general. Like me some Disney movies. Old Disney movies. I still watch some newer ones, but I like the old stuff. Just like I do with games. I like old games. Oh, move! I wasn't even looking at these little freaks. Okay. Oh, yeah. We're going to the shamans. Dreamlight Valley is so good. It's Disney meets Animal Crossing. Oh, okay. Huh. All right, so we're going to progress the story here. But first, let's sit on the bench and you can see what I'm talking about. Boom. And that is Eva.
That's fine.
It is time, shamans. I have the hearts, enough as requested. Enough to build your spell, yes? Aye, we're ready. Still, it's a sad set you're holding there. Strength such as few shall ever know. And all about to burn for Farloom's saving. I'll warn you, old one. This first part might not be pleasant, but we'll get you in there, deep as needed. Now you're only to ready yourself for what comes after. Lay up on the, I don't know that word, dais, and we'll begin. All right, so what we're about to do will give us a another percentage point. Thank you for the shouty. It was only your second stream? I'm just a baby. Aw. I'm going to drop you a follow. That's awesome. Well, how do you like streaming? Like, are you enjoying it? Is it fun? It's a lot to learn and, process and whatever, but that's really cool. Yeah, y'all drop her a follow. I just did. And when, I know you only did your second one, but do you have like a schedule in mind yet? What does that look like? When can people find you? Don't, feel like you can't tell us. Tell us about it. Shout yourself out. All right, so here we go. So this next part is probably going to be just weird and meaningless if you don't know Hollow Knight, like the first game. But if you know Hollow Knight, this is like an emotional roller coaster. This is amazing. I loved this next section. I'm so glad I get to do it again. So we lay down, provide the 3 hearts. They do some weird something. Yeah, it's fun, but definitely a lot, yeah. Boom. Dude, brace yourself. This is amazing. Red memory. I think I was streaming whenever I got to this part of my first playthrough, and if y'all were here, y'all remember I was freaking out. Like, I had goosebumps everywhere already. We barely started. Do you hear the music? Oh, I fell. So, basically, you'll see and understand more as we go. But we had to go get those 3 hearts from the past of Farloom in order to enter our own memories. Oh, I was supposed to go up. It's kind of dark and hard to tell. Shaw! Frenda. His baby hornet. Music. Show us your craft, child. Show it splendid, as only we can teach. Prove yourself more weaver than worm. Even from when she was little. She could bind silk in and of her own shell. I'm walking because I want to take my time here. Baby hornet. Perfect timing. What's up, cactus? Yeah, you made it just in time for such a beautiful moment. Oh, absolutely, Cozy. I'll have to pop in sometime when you're streaming. Right here. Oh, dude, I was freaking out right here. If you know Hollow Knight, you know what this is and where we are. You can see Hallownest's crest on this elevator. You can see the directions to the stag station up above. We're in Deep Nest. Hornet's home, where she was born. Over where we find Hera the Beast, her mother. Now, all of Deep Nest obviously is not here, but like you can't actually go up to the Stag Nest. I don't think. Yeah. It did let me go kind of far behind that shadow, though. No, there's nothing over there. I was just there collecting things. In Deep Nest? Alright, let's enter. Here we see baby Hornet with her mother, Hera. And I love that the face is all blurry. It shows she has very faint memory of her because she was so young, because she agreed to be a part of the Pale King's plan to save Hallownest from the infection. And so she became a dreamer while Hornet was still very young. Ignore them, daughter. They're whispers. Greater, grander. Weaver, guardian, queen. Those are their desires, not your own. Certainly not mine. Only if you resist them, you might see it, another hope, beyond. But to recall these words in time so far, will you even remember me, child? Could you? A mother, before the mask, before I lay forever in duty. Here, we got ads coming, but I'll snooze them. So I don't miss any of this. Oh, it's so good, Cozy. This is a sequel to Hollow Knight. Definitely play Hollow Knight first. Oh, man. So good. I see the Weaver masks. Go even further into her memories. As the music swells a bit. You notice this? You remember this? It's the hive. You can still break these. Wait, did I just see bees fly by? Foreground, background? What? Wow, the bees are here. Thankfully, no ginormous wasps that do 2 damage and bust through the walls. But here in the hive, we'll get to see another of Hornet's mothers. We saw her actual mother with Hera. But here we'll get to see another lady who had a hand in raising her. If it did 2 damage to the knight, would it do 4 to Hornet? Maybe. You like the big bees? Queen Vespa. Good. Better. Yet still, you will need to be faster. In time, they will come for you, those who fear your nature and those seeking to claim it. To survive our world, you must learn to sting, swift and sudden. And hence, I think, where we get the name Hornet, from Queen Vespa. Hera is our biological mother, but Vespa is the one who trained us and taught us to fight. And then one final mother that we need to go It's your reminder to thank all of the parental figures in your life for everything they've done for you. That's right. Yeah, kids watching this later, go tell your mother thank you for everything she does. And oh boy, I recognize them in the White Palace. Thankfully, no buzzsaws here, though. Oh, you can even see the roots from way over here. I didn't notice that on my first playthrough. Of course, it would have just slightly harder platforming than everywhere else. Because it's the White Palace. Oh, there's the roots. The White Lady. Alas, Spider's child, for our ways you will think us harsh, you will think us uncaring, unrepentant, and so we must seem, for such is the cost of our wish. It's so interesting that she was wearing that outfit like the White Lady. You are wrong, lady. I knew the wish and the price to achieve it, and now, across these many ages, I have only come to know it better. Strength, in mind, in care, in claw. Strength enough that I may live to see a world better than our own, or to craft a world as I desire. That was the wish of my mother, of my mentor, and of you. Indeed, Spider, so much pain you must have passed to speak our hope so simply. For her you become who knows clear our desire, and has seen full the darkness beneath our house. I would show you the gift. This is why we came to our memory, to find the delicate flower, as it's known in Hollow Knight, but here we learn a little more about what it really is. Witness the first light, the only means we possess to resist that void with which our family is forever linked. Reach forth, child grown strong, wrest it from this remembrance, burn yourself free from our sad fate. My eyes, it's blinding. Obtained the Everbloom. Fragile flower taken from a deep and distant memory. Its pale light wards against the void. Whew. Man, that's such a just beautiful part of this game. I love that that's how they went about. I love that they did this. It's just awesome. And so we have pulled the Everbloom, delicate flower, out of our memory. And that puts us at 89%. Everbloom, ethereal flower plucked from a deep and distant memory, glows with soft pale light that wards against the void. So, the truest, most canon ending of Hollow Knight, and see the snail shamans are gone. I don't know why. I guess it killed them to do that or something. I don't know. But if you go into Godhome, beat Pantheon 5, beat Absolute Radiance, and you have taken an Everbloom, a delicate flower, to the Godseeker that you use to enter Godhome, then in the cutscene, whenever the void overtakes the radiance and starts to spill out of the Godseeker into the real world, into Hallownest, it it's going all crazy, and then like one little drop of the flower touches the void and it evaporates, and the whole thing, Godseeker, void, everything, it's gone. It just disappears. I don't know if it teleports away or what happens exactly, but it's just gone. And that's just like one little speck of the flower touching the void. So we have the flower. We have an Everbloom that we're going to use to descend into the depths. So that's actually our final main objective, is right here. It's called Last Dive. Dive into the void and cut Farloom free. So basically, go fight the final boss. Back where we were in the abyss, where we saw Lace, we can dive down into the void now using that flower. But we're not doing that yet because we still need to finish filling out our tools and things. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tools left to find. And then we need to finish masks and silk. And I think that's it. Okay, so let's go start finding them. Because yes, we could just go fight the final boss right now and roll credits and be done, but we're doing 100%. So I'm going to pull up a guide on all these tools and stuff because I don't remember where everything is. I remember where the last silk skill thing is. The threefold pin. It's actually one you find really early, but I just didn't somehow. It is in Greymore. And it is up there. Okay. So let's go to Greymore. Let's go find it. Yeah, sinus headache. Ugh. Those are not fun. In my first playthrough, I got this tool, like, as soon as I got here. And it's one I used a lot. I actually really like this tool. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it kind of feels like revenge against all these stupid birds and things, because you kind of move the same way that they do. It's not right here, but just didn't remember what is right here. Oh. That was it. Okay. So we're going to have to go all the way over to the right side of Greymore, back over by the crawl home thing. Get out of here, Mr. Burns. Okay, nope, it's above Crawl Lake. So yeah, it's literally all the way over here. Should have done this whenever I got the thing. The cross summons, and did all that. Alright, where is it? No, it's a little higher. In here. Here it is. Threefold pin. Okay. Okay. Whoa, whoa, no, no, no. I don't want to fight you. Okay. So there's that. Now, let's see, what else? What else? There's all the silk shots. Oh, Delver's drill. I never got that. Okay. Let's see. That is in the underworks. Okay. Although maybe fastest to go from blasted steps. Oh no! Get out of here, bird. Oh, and we need to go buy that one, since we're at Blasted Steps. We're going to go buy that one from Grindel. So that'll save us a little bit of time. We won't have to come back. Friend. Oh. I still don't have enough. There we go. All right. So each one of these tools, they all count as a percentage. So we're at 91 now. All right. Now we're going to go through Blasted Steps. Always worth it just to sit there for a minute. Or a couple seconds to get full on silk. Yeah, those void versions of those guys, yeah, they're not very fun to fight. Okay. Okay. Woo! Dude, that was dangerous. I don't remember if there's anything over here. No. Nope, there's nothing. Okay, so we're gonna go back here. How we got to Nihilith yesterday. That same kind of path. Except we're not going through that. Woo! That secret entrance. We're just going all the way down and then to the right. Into the underworks. Okay. Oh yeah, you can even see on the map I didn't go down here for some reason. And in here, at the end of this room, we will find the tool. Ta-da! Delver's drill. I guess there's nothing actually right here. Delver's drill is pretty cool. So that goes right over into Wisp Thicket. Into the room where we fought the Father Flame, the big bell-looking room. That's the outside of it. But Can't get through that. Yeah, Delver's Drill, it like turns horn into a drill. It drills downward. It's pretty cool. Okay. So now, let me see the next one we need. So that's all of our red tools. Got all of our red tools. We still need one silk skill. Blue tools, we need... Oh, memory crystal. Is that in Mount Fae? Yes, it is. Okay. In Mount Fae, I think there's a mask shard there that I need too. Delvers plus flint? I don't think I've tried that. The hardest part about this final percentage cleanup thing is going to be tracking down mask shards and spool fragments, because there's no real way to keep track of which ones you have found and which ones you haven't found. It's actually what took me the longest on my first playthrough, was finding one last spool fragment. Okay, so we're back here at Mount Fae again. And that's over there. Okay. I'm not sure exactly where all you could use Silk Soar to like speed this up, but I imagine there's places. That's already a little faster. Okay, so we're supposed to go all the way up and over, but I ain't doing that. Just remember, I figured out how to go up that one-way little thing. Go the wrong way. That's what we're gonna do again. It was early. Okay. Good. There's somewhere where you're supposed to use this. Okay, here. Found it quickly. Good. We go into a new little area called Bright Vein or something. Yeah, Bright Vein. I don't think you can stand on that. Nope. Oh, over here. And look, new enemy. And voila. Mask fragment. And unfortunately, you can't call on the Bell Beast children to pull you out of here. You gotta make your way back outside first. But we need to go further into Mount Fae anyway. So that doesn't really apply. Okay, so from here... Woo! Nope. Is there anything off to this side? Oh, yeah, something for our Materium. An outcrop of magnetite. Not the Pokemon. Not Magnemite. Okay, back to normal Mount Fae nonsense. So here is where we're going to go backwards through a one-way passage. Nope, too short. Nope. There we go. Ta-da! Just like that. And that saves us the time of going all the way up and over and then down the big slide. So just go down half the slide. That's such a cool look. Reminds me of Sonic 3. Ice Cap Zone. Except you don't have a snowboard. So, if we go through this little hidden wall, we could have gotten this when we were here the first time, but I forgot this was here. Memory Crystal. Boom. Is there anything off to the left? It's funny, I actually thought this was to the left. I was wrong. No, looks like there's nothing off to the left. Okay, so now that we've got that out of Mount Fae, we should be at, what, 93? Yeah, 93%. And let's see. We need whatever's after the flea thing. Oh, pin badge. Oh, no. We're actually in the perfect spot. This is also in Mount Fae. Okay. Who was it? Someone was saying something about Pinstress being a really annoying fight in Discord this morning. Well, we're about to go fight a boss, Pinstress. But looks like we gotta go kind of all the way back through Mount Fae now. But not really complaining about it. I like Mount Fae. was that? That was weird. I don't think I've ever seen it do that. We can't go... Oh. No, no, no. Is that possible? No, because where would you go from there? We gotta go down and around. Oh, wait. Wow. Okay, that one saves a lot of time. Nope, that one, not so much. Good. You would think you could just silk soar from here, but it doesn't work, sadly. Oh, never mind. It gets us up here. I was thinking all the way to the top. Like from here. No. That's nothing there. Okay. That's something. So I don't know, like, the optimal spots to use silk soar, but sure someone will have figured that out. Oh, come on. Let me get just on the edge of it. Yeah. And then here is the bench where we made the silk shot thing. Remember our gun? All these paths I'm exploring take me back to Deep Nest. Yep. Deep Nest is actually a really big area that connects to a lot. All right, so right up here where we first met the bird and got our double jump, this is where we'll find... Wait, this is not where we'll find Pinstress. I thought it was right here. Wait, where's Pinstress? Are you kidding? Wait, have I already gotten this? Fatal. Okay, I was about to say, you have to unlock the quest first, which I did, but I thought it was here. I really thought it was here. Travel to Pinstress's home at the far edge of Blasted Steppes and accept her challenge. What? Yeah, wait, defeat the Pinstress in Mount Fay, and this will be given as a... Yeah, it is Mount Fay. But where in Mount Fay? Obviously not all the way at the top. What? Dude, we walked right by it. We literally walked right by it. It's like halfway through this climb. It's feeling like, is this Firelink Shrine? It's right here. Wait, she's not even here. What? Why is she not here? I'm so confused. Yeah, this is where I fought her before. And this is what it shows on this guide. But why does this say travel to Pinstress's home at the far edge of Blasted Steppes? Do I have to go to her house first before she shows up here? Let's go check. That's really strange. My memory is failing me or something. So, I mean, we know her home. We've been there before. It's right. Wait. Where? Okay, it won't let me pinpoint things. Oh, probably because I haven't bought any of those pins. But it's right there on the left. Okay. Let's go to her house. And then what's she gonna tell us? Meet me up at Mount Faye. I was just there and you weren't there, coward. Oops. Good. That's the little flag for her home. I actually really like what you get from her. The blue tool. Pretty cool. Oops. Pretty cool one. Here's her house. She's saying, come meet me at Mount Faye. I've departed to scale Farlam's frigid mount. If any bug exists brave enough to match my pin's fatal resolve, then climb and face me upon its stormward side. Okay. Now let's go back where we just were. But it's okay, because now we know we don't need to go up the whole thing. So back to the slab. And back out to Mount Faye. I've got to learn the optimal route for this nonsense right here. Maybe like from here we can go way up. That's pretty far. Okay. Oh look, a little thing to track her. A whole bunch of them. What? Oh, good. Nope. Hello, Rayo Will. Good to see you. How are you doing? I saw you got to the stream right at the end yesterday. It's like, oh, just bad timing. How's your Wednesday going? Boom, boom. Better today than yesterday? Good. Look at that. She's faking it, laying here all covered in snow like she'd been here forever. We were here 2 minutes ago. You weren't here, you coward. Wake up. Oof. That's no fun, Rainbow. Aha, Needlebug. Who else would dare wake up Pinstress with such force? Saw my wish, I'm guessing. Here's hoping to fulfill it. I know what you're seeking, Pinstress. A death duel, an end from battle, not Cavern's collapse. I can oblige to a point, but a greater challenge still awaits me below. Whatever else you're about, you might be finding it futile now, Needlebug. The black quakes. Farloom's finale arrives. So let's stop the yapping, aye? How's about we begin? Let's see at least one of us end true to our nature. All right, here we go. This is a pretty challenging fight. She's very annoying. Mostly because she acts like every other airborne enemy. Ooh, oh, I fell. And she even steals that move from Second Sentinel. Whoa, okay, hold on. Oh! What? Okay. Dang it. I'm all the way back here. I didn't sit at the blasted steps one. Ah. Let's try that again. Oh. No, I just forgot to turn them on. I always forget after Bible study and prayer and whatever. Okay, there's that. And... boom. Boom. Okay. Toys are back. Are we in slab? Yes, we are. Oh. Let's sit at this bench just in case things go awry again. But I won't lose again. Wait. Where did I shoot that one? Okay. So I got up with two of those. I don't remember where I did this one. Good enough. Wake up. Okay, you gonna come fight me or what? Nope. Oh, come on. Oh, what? Stay still. Oh my goodness. Oh! We landed at the same spot. I'm gonna learn these little positions really well. Where to shoot these things. So right under this ring is where I did this one. That was pretty good. If you went just to the left of it, though, I think that'd actually be better. And then just to the left of this. It was pretty good. And I think I did it here. Yeah.
Ainda quiere?
Look at her. Stay still, you weirdo. Not even doing anything. Nope, that didn't work out. I'm out of tools. Creepy sound. Ah. Stay still, you weirdo. Boom. Gotcha. Evil Skeletor. Gah, bested fair, and yet you choose to stay the killing blow? I can test you, Pinstress, and myself for what's to come, but I will not cut you down. Despite its quakes, Farloom's demise is not as certain as it seems. I shall act to change that fate. If I succeed at my task, the land that remains will require the watch of strong bugs like you. Well, ain't you an inspiration, making me seem a right fool here thinking only the end while you're looking to a future fair. Seems you've beaten me twice, Needlebug, both my pin's edge and my heart's resolve. Yeah, Evil Skeletor. That's what the blurb was called. Although, is there a non-evil version of Skeletor? For your talents, Needlebug, in blade and strength and restraint, take this emblem of my order. Had never thought another'd be joining our slim ranks, but you're as deserving a member as ever come before. As has ever come before. The Pin Badge. So Pin Badge reduces the charge time of Needle Strike. So basically we can charge up our, well, charge very, very quickly. Okay, yellow tools now. All right, we need the Shell Satchel. I don't remember this one at all. It is in the Wormways. Okay. Oh, wait. No, it says this is only available during Steel Soul mode? Okay. Well, I guess that's why I don't remember it. What? Okay, hold on. Spider Strings is one of them. I still haven't bought. It's for like 320 or something things in Songclave. Yeah, what? Huh. Only available in Steel Soul. Well, then why? What am I missing? Silksong, all yellow tools. Barbed bracelet. That's what I'm missing. Huh. How weird. Okay. But apparently there's a different tool available only in Steel Soul mode that I had no idea about, called the Shell Satchel. You will find a corpse located, and this is for the one I can't get, but I'm just interested now. What does it do? Quick access container formed from an old shell increases the quantity of crafted tools. Huh. Interesting. Okay, well, barbed bracelet. At the bottom of a pit on the east side of Sinner's Road. Oh. Down by our little creepy friend who makes the... What was that? Hey, Lucky. Yeah, no, I didn't get it. Yeah, that was bizarre. She was just so happy to hear us. Okay. The other one is I forget what it's called, the music one. Spider Strings, I think, something like that. I just have to go buy it. So that one's easy. Outside of that, we're at 94, so after that 95, 96. I think I'm missing one silk. So that's 97. I think 2 masks, 98, 99. And then one, we gotta go get pale nails. Right here. Yeah, so, oh, hello. There's not that much left as far as completion goes. Or 100% completion. There's still a ton more to do in the game. But I'm going to leave, whoa, a lot of that for you kids to find. Wow. Wow. Uh-oh. What the heck? Quick detour to the surface? There ain't nothing quick about that. Wait, am I even in the right spot? Yeah, it's down at the bottom. Oh, no, don't you hit me. We could go to the surface, though. Without doing the whole reason you would go to the surface. Boom. Last time I did it, I was shocked. I remembered it being so much bigger the first time. I think because it's just, the first time, it's so difficult. And like, oh, when is the end? When is the end? But yeah, it's actually not that long of an area. It's just a frustrating area. But yeah, we could do it. Okay. So there we go. That's that. Now we just need to go get... I don't think the things can get me in here, can they? Yeah, they can. Cool. Let's go to Songclave, go buy the thing. Gunslinger, what's up? Yeah, so doing it like this, there will actually be a lot of bosses that we won't have even fought. Like, the harder version of Trobio. I'll let you explore that on your own. Yeah, it's interesting that it's just a straight, long path to the surface. Didn't even know the Citadel was underground, right. Curious how they didn't hear all that music coming from down below. But I mean, those little, whatever they are up there, I forget what they're called. I guess they don't really care. Wait. First shrine. Now, the hardest part for me is going to be figuring out where the mask shards and where this last silk spool fragment is. Because I never remember which ones I found and which ones I have not. I'm fine, but tired. When you finish Silksong, are you going back to play Silksong after that? Yes, I will play more Silksong after Silksong. Yeah, I won't do all of it on stream, but I'll still be playing because I'm going to be working on Steel Soul and other things. But for playthrough time, I'll start another game. We're going to do the Resident Evil 4 remake, Majora's Mask, maybe Lords of the Fallen, maybe Remnant 2. Those are all games I have now. Oh, good. He was the normal version. Because sometimes you get the void versions of those, and they're pretty tough. Oh, that's not anything. Although, is this where we go? I think it is. No? Oh, right here. Right beside it. So right here. I guess we'll do this while we're here. Really? Oh, whoa. Okay. Bumped my head. Okay, what in the world? Still need an Alien Isolation stream? Maybe we would do... What day of the week is Halloween on? Maybe I could do that on Halloween. So that's not a game I have any intention to actually beat, but like, there's no way. I've played it a little bit and I can't even make any progress at all. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just running around scared for my life. But that could be fun just to run around and be scared for my life. Good. Oh, Void version's on the left. Houston is born in Silksong, molded by it. Oh, dude. Yeah, once we get Silksong DLC, I will absolutely be coming back on stream for that. And once eventually we get some kind of boss rush mode and everything, then there'll be so much Silksong people will leave the stream, unfollow me, and never want to see me again because they'll be so tired of all the Silksong that they see on my stream. It'll happen. I promise. It's a Friday. Okay, good. Then, yeah, we could do that. Okay, so here's where the architect... Where we got the architect song. I don't remember exactly where you're supposed to do this, but somewhere. No, it's over on the right, I think. Oh, there. Right here. Go up. Hornet! I found that those stick dudes that charge you in Shellwood, if you parry them, they don't stop moving, and you can parry infinitely. Definitely helps satisfy your thirst for parrying. Whoa. Here's where we fell to after all the chaos with Grandma. Yeah, Grandma. That's her name forever. I wonder why the music is still kind of here. And right here, remember whenever Lace jumped in and cut off her arm to save us and then she got dragged down? Well, here's her arm. And we can claim it. And this is our 6th and final silk skill. And it's called Pale Nails. Spin lethal talons from thread that seek out enemies. So remember how Grandma could have those pins that were just kind of flying around and would, telekinetically whatever fly? Well, now we have that. Kind of like First Sinner also. Do like that, and we just spawn these things, and they will attack any enemy nearby. Now, if we want to take a little detour if you remember Hollow Knight, and you know about a very secret area with the hardest platforming challenge in the game, it's called the Path of Pain. Well, this here is Silksong's version of Path of Pain. So this is completely unnecessary unless you're going for all the mementos, at which case you'll have to do this area and this challenge at the end of Mr. Mushroom's quest. I'm just going to do it for funsies, because I've already done that on my first playthrough. But this one, it doesn't count towards percentage or anything like that. Just here for fun. Yeah, I agree Path of Pain's harder. Oh. Which is kind of rare to find something that, like the equivalent in Hollow Knight, is harder. Pretty much everything in Silksong is harder, but I think the Path of Pain's got Silksong beat. Nope. I'll say Path of Pain I think is a lot more fun. I don't think this one's very fun. They do give you a bench. Yeah, this game has a lot of tough puzzles though. This one, the Abyss Climb, the Cogwork Core. Yeah, agreed. My Dasher's still waiting on my food and it's a bummer. It should have been here 20 minutes ago. Oh no. If you get your money back for it. I would hope so. Okay, so there's a new kind of enemy here. And it's your only way to get silk back. So it's not a very safe way to get silk back, but at least you got something. Woo! Hold on. I have to not talk for a minute. Good. Oh. I guess right here is actually safe. Top off my silk. Okay. Good. Top it off just so I can immediately have to spend it again. Here's a new enemy. It's really just a platform, but if you're going for your Hunter's Journal memento, you will have to kill a certain amount of them. Do it while you're here. I did not on my first playthrough, and so I had to come back. You do not want to have to come back here. So just telling you. Do it now. Good. Oh, nope, 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 way early. What was I thinking? Okay. Ooh, did it too early. Dang. Oh, and to kill those, you gotta hit them from the bottom. Okay. Early again. Dang it. Dustin. Woo. It's kind of close. Hold up. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's heal up. Or let's die. Good work. Alright. Let's run that back. Also, wouldn't recommend Hunter's Crest for this. A little harder than... Makes it a little harder than it already is. Whoa. Hello. Jump. Thank you. Good. Good. Beast Crest? No way. Oh, that would be awful. I watched a video of someone doing it, but man, why would anyone put themselves through that? Okay. you definitely want either Reaper or Wanderer with Long Claw for this. Much easier. We have a nice, safe pogo. Not a diagonal one, and not beast. Oh my goodness. That's just masochism. Oh, okay, don't go that direction. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I got lucky there. The game was very gracious to me. Okay, okay, okay. That all went really well. Okay. Double dare? Hadn't heard a triple, so I don't have to do nothing. Also, if I get to the top before someone triple dares, then I really don't have to do nothing. Alright, here we go. And ta-da! That's it! The end. See? No one triple dared in time. And we've made it to the top. It's really not that bad. Oh, yeah. These little bugs, forget what they're called. They're skrills. Common crawler that lives beneath sand. And up here, we are on the surface, above the whole world of Farloom. These little bugs, they don't do contact damage, they don't do anything. They're just like decorations. Decorations that you can kill. If you go over here, you reach the nameless town. And here's some little... There's a shell of a bug. Well, there was a shell of a bug. And if you play your needling, you get from depths below, the weaving ones beckon. Now only the wind. From depths below, sweet promises whispered. Friends seduced. The weaving ones beckon. Now only the wind. Sweet promises whispered. From depths below. And this little thing drops. It is the surface memento, which you can also put on your shelf in your room. There's no way to get over this wall. I've tried and tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. And, yeah, if you're doing Hunter's Journal entries, definitely kill all the squirrels while you're here, because this is the only place you can find them, and you don't want to have to go through that entire little section again just to come kill more of them. So, there you go. The surface dweller is free of silk. Its nature remains its own. The monarch's influence must only have stretched below it. Now you say, how are we going to get back? I don't want to go through all that again. Well, yeah, me either. And I'm going the wrong way. Because you don't have to go back down here. Bravo. Thank you. Instead, you can go... Where is it? Okay. Jump on the spikes. Over here, and inspect this. A small tunnel leading downward. Descend to Farloom? Yes. And you will bypass all that horrible garbage. Back to the bench. Ta-da! Now, sadly, you can't call these guys while you're in here. So you will have to descend still quite a bit more on your own. direction I need to go. Other than down. Nope. Nope. It was your first memento. Thought all mementos were tied to immense jumping puzzles, and I was excited. Yeah, because as difficult and frustrating and whatever as they can be, I actually really love platforming challenges too. So like Path of Pain, I love Path of Pain. I wish there was a way in Hollow Knight to just go straight to Path of Pain without having to go through White Palace to get there. But outside of, I guess, a mod, there's not a way. Can we do it from here? Yeah. Okay. So now we will go purchase the spider string song, whatever. Yeah, no, I wish that too. Yaddle said, I'm not good at platforming. Hollow Knight reinforced this fact. Hollow Knight will do that. Have you gone through the White Palace yet, Yaddles? Oh, I still don't have enough. I need 320. Alright, let's go kill a few bugs. Oh, I have pale nails. That's fine. I'll show you how pale nails works. See, they just kind of hone in on whatever. Not yet. I've been backtracking through areas now that I have movement upgrades. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, you have to let us know what you think of the White Palace once you get there. 'Cause it is all about good old platforming. Oh, look, Green Prince. Well, here's a hint on your next step in Green Prince. You got to find him here. You got to find him in a few places. So it is done. My wish granted before ever I arrive. The bronze pair that danced this chamber, it is clear, Tall Bug, how closely they mimicked your shell. Was it you who provided their inspiration? Not I, warrior. For this place my heart holds only loathing. The dancers, they were the last free act of my partner. Always hopeful, always naive. His whole he gave in desperate trade to see our own caves left safe. His shell and soul became the mold. So long I dared not visit, even as our lands fell to thread and ruin. Instead I wasted, a coward caged, too weak to to witness his grace-bound and parody so cruel. Take some solace, Tall Bug. His soul is now free from that shell of iron, and the fate that befell your lands, this citadel too has been claimed full by it. Aye, slim consolation, warrior, now that everything I loved is lost. Alright, I'll leave you to mourn. Good. Good. Well, that one wasn't void. You got lucky there. Wait, how many things do I have? 307. So glad this music is still here. That one's always... Yeah, they... I mean, are usually void for me. And they're pretty tough when they're void. Is this bench still here? Yeah. Alright, killing one more should be good. Oh, look, second sentinel's still around, and now this one's void. Ow. Ow. Get him, Sentinel. I'm just gonna watch them. Boom. Get him. No, I got the killing blow. Ha ha ha. Goodbye. I love that Second Sentinel's still doing its job. I wish all of White Palace were accessible after completion. Yeah, me too. That's one of my favorite areas of the game. Although it is obviously difficult. But I like the atmosphere, the platforming, the music, everything. I just love it. All right. Spider strings. And I think that was our last tool. All yellow tools, all red tools, all blue tools, all silk skills. So that puts us at 97%. Now, for our last percentages, I think it's just one spool fragment. And then, how many masks are there total? I think there's supposed to be 10, right? So I think we have 6 shards to find. I don't remember where they are. I don't even know which ones I have found. Like these quests might give a shard, so we might have to fight Trobio. Need to find more dark hearts. Yeah. Okay. Well, and it's about 3:30, and people are supposed to show up here at 3:30. So, that's actually perfect timing. Yes, I got the one in Mount Phase Glacier, whenever we went over there to get Crystal Memory and fight Pinstress. Yep, so I got that one. It seems like there's another one like that, though, with a silk sore thing. I could be wrong, though. I don't know. I don't remember. But there we go. I'm going to save and quit out on that and have to call it for today. It's Wednesday, and Wednesdays for me are usually a little wild and hectic because we have service here at church on Wednesday nights. So I've got to run. I got to start getting ready for tonight. But thank y'all so much for being with me. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and we'll be live again tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go for the end. We're gonna get the final 3%, so we'll get the last spool fragment, the last few mask shards, and we'll go fight the final boss. And that's the plan. That's what we got. So tomorrow will be the end of our playthrough of Silksong. There will still be Silksong on the channel, but I'll start a new playthrough next week because Friday I won't be streaming. I got to take one of my daughters to a sleep study out of town. But thank you all so much for being with me. I'll see you again tomorrow. And until I see you again, know that God loves you. And so do I. Bye, YouTube.